Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very special video for you guys. You always see me do blonde, 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 blonde. And if you haven't been familiar with my channel, then you don't know. But if you have been an OG Brett Ryan supporter, you do know that my blonde to copper, where I took my blonde client in the beginning of my YouTube career, in the beginning of my hair career, about 2 years ago, from blonde to copper, and I got like well over 100 and something thousand views. My most viewed video to this point in my career on YouTube. And today is another day of blonde to copper. So today is a little twist, however. I always see people, that dye their hair at home with box dye or any color, take, and you see them go dark and, dark brown or black. And then they're like, I want to go lighter. And then they'll throw a lighter box dye on their hair. And then they'll end up with something we call in the hair industry, hot roots, where the hair that was virgin, that hasn't been dyed dark, takes the color the way it's supposed to, and the ends just stay dark and don't budge at all. I'm going to actually, on my willing client, who's a good friend of mine, Amy, we're going to do her hair with a permanent color all over, even the whole thing. And then I'm going to show you how it comes out, because she did have old demi permanent darker color when we took her blonde back 6 or 7 months ago. We did do a partial highlight to lighten her up about a month ago, but we did this intentionally to show you guys what you do not do. So if you want to see me do her hair incorrectly right now, then keep watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please feel free to do so. Join the community. It's growing rapidly with hundreds a month subscribing, and I just want to keep putting out more and more videos. The higher my number gets of subscribers and followers, the more videos I'll post a week. So definitely check that out. And also, if you like to get to know me and see me outside of these four walls, I did start in the beginning of this year a new personal vlogging entertainment channel where story times, vlogs, I'm going to have travel, all kinds of different stuff. I post there every Sunday once a week. The link for that channel is down below in the description. Let's grow that channel as well. And then here I post right now Mondays and Fridays. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Here today, as I already explained in the intro, we are going to be doing an experiment. I gotta give a big prop to my best friend Amy for being very confident in letting me do this, because today we're basically doing something on her hair to imitate what you guys would do on your own hair at home, and what not to do and how it will come out the way it comes out. I hope that all makes some sense. So we did do a partial highlight on her about 2 months ago, and she has a lot of shorter layers at the top, breakage over time, all kinds of different things. And we did take her blonde and very, very nice and brunette for fall time. And we didn't do her hair for 7 months until, up until a month ago. And we let her hair get a little bit longer and healthier. And now we want to take her to the red side. But we didn't want to put more lightener on the hair. And I wanted to show you guys, and she was down for letting me do this, why hair color has to be lifted out by lightener, aka bleach, a color remover, anything along those lines, in order to apply another color.
Walking alone in the middle of the night, we shine brighter than a diamond. We were strangers at the start, now we can't be apart. Sitting in the back of the cab, listen to hits from the past. Memories slowly arouse. I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you.
So the reason that color must be bleached out or lifted out with a color remover is because color does not remove color. So it doesn't matter if it's a demi-permanent, semi-permanent, or a permanent color, it is not going to budge another color that was already applied to the hair. The only time the hair will lift when it's permanent color and it's being deposited into the hair is if it's fresh virgin hair or lighter than the color you're doing. If she was a dark brown or whatever and wanted to go black, that's totally fine. You can always go darker, but you can never go lighter unless you remove that pigment that was already once living there.
Whenever I'm not with you, it feels like falling down. I can't stop thinking about you. Stop thinking about you. Looking at pictures from the past, want to remember what we had. Haven't found anyone like you, baby, I don't know what to do. I'm trying to figure it out, but my mind is filled with doubt. When you're not here by my side, I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you. You can never say never was what they sang. The fray from my speakers when we laid in bed.
So when I'm applying a permanent color, or any color in this case, all over the hair, I usually will go in and do what I'm doing and break the hair either in half or into 4 quadrants. Apply the root color first, because usually that's virgin hair. And then I will go back and do the ends afterwards. Now with Amy's hair, this is a great example. And the reason why I'm using her as an example, and she's okay for it, is because we did a partial on her a couple of weeks ago. So the hair color on the top will take the color it's supposed to take. But underneath is where we haven't touched since we darkened her up a couple months back. And that color was a demi-permanent. I believe it was Redken Shades EQ. I'll link the video on the card. It doesn't matter if it was demi, semi, permanent, it's not going to budge. But it's not going to be a big deal for her because it's going to be underneath the hair. We're going to go back in and fix it later on, but I wanted to show you guys the common mistake that people make when they go and buy some dye themselves, whether it's box dye or from Sally's, and they decide, oh, I want to go lighter, and they end up putting the color all over their head, and it only turns out on some of the spots, and the other spots just don't budge.
Younger now than we were before. It's you that I truly adore. Stop thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about you. Walking alone in the middle of the night, we shine bright than a diamond. We were strangers at the start, now we can't be apart. Sitting in the back of the cab, listen to hits from the past. Memories slowly arouse. I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you. Whenever I'm not with you, it feels like falling down. I can't stop thinking about you. Stop thinking about you. Stop thinking about you. Looking at pictures from the past, want to remember what we had. Haven't found anyone.
So I know a lot of you are probably questioning, sitting there scratching your head saying, why did he go in and root tap her or root shadow her or tone her when he just did an all over permanent color? Well, the reason is because when you're doing copper or red colors, you never want to have hot roots. And that automatically will happen with red and coppers. And I did add a little splash of 6GI. So I did 6 and 6GI. with the processing solution, tapped it on our base for about 5 minutes. More so of a tap, not a shadow or a smudge, just to calm down that brightness at the base of the root. And then I toned her all over with 6CB and 7C.
But my mind is filled with doubt when you're not here by my side. I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you. You can never say never was what they say. The fray from my speakers when we laid in bed.
Oh my God, you guys, look at this color. It's so beautiful. Came out gorgeous. It matches her skin tone perfectly. Beautiful. I have nothing else to say but beautiful, 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 beautiful. I am giving her a good blowout right now, and then I'm going to assess the hair. You can see at the top where it was blonde, it took so beautifully. And underneath, if you really look closely, you will see it's more of a tinge of copper, but it's still darker. Because color doesn't remove color. It might tinge it a little bit and actually tint it, but underneath, you can see it's not the same as the top. So color doesn't remove color. We were still very happy with this result. I'm glad I was able to give you guys an educational video doing this. And I thank Amy so much for being such a good friend and allowing me to shoot this video. I have our past videos on the card if you want to check out the many, many tutorials we have done together. She's been brunette, she's been blonde, she's been back to brunette. We've done so many different things with her, and now she's a redhead, she's copper, and we are loving it. Alright guys, here's up close on my iPhone 12 Pro Max. You can see how underneath is a lot different. It didn't take as well, it's not as vibrant. And that is the point I tried to make in today's video. On the top where it was blonde, you can see exactly how vibrant it is. And underneath it just looks dark with a tint of copper. Alright, this is going to do it for today's video. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see other videos like this and, you know, making mistakes on purpose and things like that. Also, let me know any video ideas you have. I want to constantly put out content that you guys are wanting to see. I love you all so very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all the continued support. You guys are the reason I do this, and I work so hard at putting videos out. I love you all so very, very much, and I'll see you in the next one. As always, guys, so long for now.